VP of Ramsey Solutions, Kyle and Emilee, are with us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Good day. How are you?
Welcome, welcome. Where are y'all from?
Kansas City.
Ah, welcome to Nashville. And you're here to do a debt-free screen.
Yes.
We are.
How fun. How much have you paid off?
$97,000.
Good for you, man. Way to go. And how long did that take?
3.5 years.
And making what kind of range of income during that time?
We started at 80, and last year we made 160.
Wow. Boom. Look at you. What do y'all do for a living?
I'm a locomotive engineer. Drive trains.
And I'm an RN.
Okay. And you're both working your butts off.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where that income. I mean, because those are great jobs. 160 between the two. That's ours. You've been pouring on the cold, no pun intended, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Made a lot of trips last year.
Yeah, man. Way to go, dude. You've been working. Y'all got children?
First one, she's standing right over
Yep.
here, actually.
Oh, how old is she?
She'll be 7 weeks tomorrow.
Oh, she looks tiny. Yeah. You got
She is.
Miss Dorothy's on baby duty. She hates baby duty, by the way. Any chance she gets to hold a little baby. So that's awesome. Well, congratulations, y'all.
Thank you.
You've been working your tails off. What kind of debt?
Well, there was 30 in student loans, which was what I brought to the marriage. And then there was 10 that I owed my grandpa, and 57 was our house. So,
You paid off your house?
yeah, the house is done too. So
How old are you two?
I'm 26 today, actually.
Yep. It's his
And-
birthday today.
And how old are you, Emily?
I'm 23.
And your house is paid for.
It's
Yes.
paid for.
And you
It's
make
ours.
$160,000 a year. You're just freaking weirdos.
Pretty much.
I love y'all. This is awesome. Wow. Oh, my gosh. You got to be dancing in the streets, man.
Yeah, we're pretty excited.
Yes.
You ought to be.
definitely.
What's this house worth?
Oh, we've put a lot of work into it. I'd say 100 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's-
We actually live in a small town. Houses don't sell for that much there, but it's a nice house.
It's a dadgum paid for house is what
Yes,
it is.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm 23 and 26 years old with a 7-week-old. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So tell me your story. What happened 3.5 years ago? I mean, you're only 19 and a half years old when you start this, right?
Yeah. I bought Total Money Makeover in 2011. I started my job in 2010, and I knew I had a chance to make some pretty good money. And I just wanted to have something to show for it.
Yeah, man.
And she was in college at the time, and she was all for it. She didn't read the book. She was like, I got, college books to read, you do all that. And so
How long have y'all been married?
2013, so
3
working
years.
on 3
Going
years.
on 3
Okay,
years,
so
yeah.
you've been doing this since you got married then?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right. And you kind of started a little bit before maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Very cool.
We was able to cash flow her college, and that's what the first couple years working on it, we wasn't able to pay off that much, but last year was able to really kick in gear and
Yeah.
knock it out.
So you just graduated, got your boards, and you're officially an RN and going now, huh?
Yes. I graduated May of 15.
Okay.
I started work in June of 15. And so I had, 6 months of work under my belt to help pay the rest of the stuff off. So I think it was, November we officially became debt-free.
November 30th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All
We
right,
were
so-
scheduled to come see you in March, but we was high risk with our pregnancy.
Oh, yeah.
And so we
You don't-
postponed and
Listen, take care of baby. Don't do debt-free screaming. We'll be here.
exactly.
Don't you worry.
Exactly.
That's awesome, you guys. How's it feel?
feels really
Wonderful.
good. Yeah.
I mean, do your friends just think you're nuts?
They did, yes.
Now they think you're
Yes.
heroes.
I don't think a lot of people know yet. We haven't really told a lot of people yet.
Yeah,
so
they're kind of worried about how they might take it.
a little bit.
Don't
Yeah.
want to come off braggish,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Still proud of what we've done.
yeah. I think you ought to.
Yeah.
I think you ought to be bragging like crazy. You're 26, 23 with a paid-for house. You're making 160. Oh, my gosh. You're incredible. Absolutely awesome. Well, what do you tell people the key is to getting out of debt?
I would say the budgets every month. We got paid on the 15th and 30th every time we got paid. We'd sit down, look, we got to pay this month. We're going to be able to pay off this much this month, and just set your goals. And we actually beat what we was planning. We figured it'd take a year after she graduated to pay everything off, and was able to actually move everything up. But like I said, I had a good year last year. Made a lot of trips, and and then whenever she graduated and we weren't paying for college, she started bringing in money. That was
There's a whole turnaround there. Yeah,
that was a big
Definitely.
kick. We knocked out 57 of it just last year.
just
So,
boom like that.
yeah.
Very cool. And just watching your body language, it looks like you all were working really well together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been together since high school, so
Yeah. I mean, and this wasn't like a big strain, one of you trying to talk the other one into it or something like that. It's just like, oh, yeah, do this, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much. He said, this is what we need to do. I said, well, you just tell me what I need to do. Because like I said, I was in school, so unfortunately I didn't get to help out a lot with financial part of it. But we did pretty good, I think.
Yeah, you did. You
did good.
over half of it.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
after I graduated,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
She doesn't give herself enough credit.
Yeah, I think you both get a lot of credit. I'm very, very impressed. What was the hardest part for you all?
I think
There's a lot of shiny toys out there. So,
Yeah.
you know.
That you didn't buy?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Talking yourself out of,
How many hours a week have you been working?
Oh, I don't really know the hours. I make trips. Takes
Yeah.
about 36 hours, do a round trip.
Yeah,
I'd say probably average three round trips a week. So
100 hours.
yeah, that's good. Good
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, pretty close. And what about you, Emily?
I work 312s since I'm
Yeah.
a nurse, so
Okay, and that's
Yeah.
perfect, and that's
Yeah.
really good with a baby too.
yes.
Yeah, that works real good because you got 4 days off.
Right.
Yeah.
Which now, now that we are debt free, I'm going to go back part time. So I'm going to work 212 so I can help, take care of baby. And then I'm actually going back to school in August. So
What are you going to get now?
I'm going to get my nurse practitioner.
Ah,
so,
very
yeah.
good.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good for you.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, you can do anything. You guys are going to be so wealthy. It's going to be ridiculous. The amount of people you're going to be able to help and the things you're going to do to change that little baby's family tree. You're an impressive young couple. You're heroes.
Appreciate
I'm so
it.
honored to
Yes.
meet you. Very cool.
Thank
All
you.
right, it's Kyle and Emilee. And what's the little bit's name again?
Lindley.
Lindley. We don't want to scare her too much.
She's
So
all
we
right.
have to she's probably used to debt-free screams around your place.
We practiced in the car a couple times.
All right, Kyle and Emilee and Lindley. $97,000 paid off in 3.5 years, 100-hour weeks, making $80 to $160 a year. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
1, 2, 3. We're debt free.
And the kid never moved. That's awesome. She's precious. How fun, how fun, how fun. Wow. You understand where they are with their work ethic and their ability to work together and that income and not even having a house payment? You know what most people making that kind of money do? They go buy a $400,000 house and they want to work not much. It's incredible, y'all. I'm not a proponent of workaholism. That's not what I'm talking about. But work is where money comes from. And if you got a mess, you want to clean up a mess, you want to change your life, you want to move some stuff around, you work. That's what you do. That's how this thing happens out here, man. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Who was it? Edison, I believe, said that. Yeah. It's a great quote. I wish I had said it. But yeah, I found it to be true, though. The more doors open, the harder I work. The more activity there is, the luckier I get. I've just been so lucky, y'all. You wouldn't believe how lucky I am. And if most people half my age follow me around, they'd collapse in a puddle because they couldn't keep up. But you're so lucky. In this bunch of crap floating around this culture, let me just tell you, it's work. That's what it is. And again, work's not all there is, and I'm not telling you to overwork, and I'm not telling you to abandon your family, and I'm not telling you any of that. But this whiny little kumbaya crap that's wussified culture that's floating around, and then I meet a young couple like that. This guy's 26 years old, 100-hour weeks, baby. Boom! The house is paid for. Shut up! Oh. He can do anything he wants now. The rest of their lives, they can do anything they want. You work like no one else. Later, you get to work like no one else. You live like no one else. Later, you get to live and give like no one else. Stinking impressive, man. Don't tell me the millennials are all bad people. I just met 2 rock stars. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show. So you have to break the cycle. You have to flip this thing on its head and make it behave. You've got to get so fired up and wired up that your broke friends think you've lost your mind.